Yeah. Hello everyone. This is today I'm sharing with you. This is SQL learning and introduction to the SQL. Like SQL is a query language, structured query language. Okay, and we will start the what is the main point learning the SQL and why it is important according to the scenario. So for the ease of the things, I'm just clearing that if you are interested and if you want to enhance your skill towards the data related, so SQL is a starting and main point if you are in school and college. So in early stage, students generally study the SQL, and because it's not using in IT sectors, but in many fintech sector and another corporate sector in bank any everywhere it is using a lot and they should know all this. So I'm going to the next slide. It is what is SQL and why we learn SQL. So I will include both question inside this and firstly understand the I'm taking very easy topic in today's slide so that you can relate your thought because sometime when you switch directly to the advanced level because that harm to our skill also we are not updating ourselves according to our previous data. We are just putting the advanced data and we are what we are doing, we are forgetting the previous data, which is important. If your base and if your fundamental is not properly good, so we can't relate our previous data to your future data. So now I'm just explaining it like what is the SQL. So SQL is a like structured query language. Whenever anybody is general common question when you study any language, any programming language, anything. So firstly you understand what is the full form of that. SQL means structured query language. It is used to interact with databases like in front end part if I'm working. So in back end part we generally using the SQL and MySQL at least any database so that we can fetch the data from the backend side. For example, we have an application and we want to register and log in that page. So what we are doing, we are logging. So we are just if we are logging, so already we register. So our data is already in backend process. So we are accessing with that data. So in the backend, your database is properly working and fetching your previous data by which you registered on particular website and application. This is the common task, like what is they are doing creating just to related we can say you are creating it, you register or you anything. Read reading purpose, update purpose, delete purpose. Just don't burden on your mind. Just read this, read, update, delete and create. Just read these common sentences and more. Okay. Second, why we are learning SQL essential for if you want to main thing these days people are very confused like if I am in this field in Oracle department and in the and PLSQL and SQL part so in which department I have to go so I'm not able to understand that concept. So firstly understand that thing whenever you are applying for any job and you are switching any company so that is that during that time you have to properly update yourself. Okay, so wait a minute, slide. So data analytics, you can apply for that developer like SQL developer. You can apply for that or business intelligence. So that is the profile related the SQL part. If you are able to understand proper the queries and you can able to write your queries, so you can apply for these work. What's your work? Oracle related. You should understand about that. MySQL SQL Server and help in data-driven decisions. So these are the main kind of things that you can create and you can understand the concept. Okay, what is the basics of SQL? It is the collection of it is the data. What is the database? Database is generally a collection of tables. Tables. What is tables? Inside the table, like you are using Excel and anything. So inside that, you generally fetching the data from row and columns. So row is your records and column is your fields, like employee table with ID and name and salary. These are your columns, and inside that you fill your data. These today this slide I'm just explaining very basic concept, and in further slide I will give the practice session also and explain properly. These are keywords. These are commands during like select. If you properly work on any SQL related query, so I think you understand these keywords also and command related things. SQL related thing like retrieve data, insert means add new record, update means modify existing record, delete means remove record, create means build. Create means in common sense we are building new thing. Delete means like deleting, and update means modifying, otherwise updating. Insert means new data record. Select means retrieve, filtering data. There is some operators. This is very few operator that I'm sharing to you. This is just fundamental thing that I'm sharing. In further slide, I will share more thing about it. These are the where clause for condition. If I'm applying for condition like employee ID is 59 equal to 10. So this is for condition. In general life, you can relate with your general life. Aggregate function, you can like count number, how many rows present in the database, sum total value of sum, like salary of sum of salary, sorry, average, what is the average of salary, maximum value of the salary, minimum value of the salary. These are joins. Joins is very important according the interview purpose also. Every interviewer asks to you inner join, left join, right join, and full join. So another thing that I want to clear with you that left join or right join, both are similar to left outer join and right outer join. Okay, don't confuse in between both. Okay, and self join is also important. Self join is very important. Like one fetch, one combined with oneself. So that is the self joy. Real world application, business reports, customer insights, financial analysis, application support, and troubleshooting. These are roles also. So I think you hope you understand the point and got the things. I hope you got main point about it. So if you have further any queries to related it, so just understand the things. Okay, thank you. Bye.